This is a video to demonstrate how a simple animate constraint option in CATIA Sketcher can be used to simulate simple mechanisms or kinematics of planar mechanisms. Go to Part Design module of CATIA V5. Select any plane and go to Sketcher module. Now you see I am placing a point in the sketch, and if I hold the point I am able to move the point anywhere in the sketching plane because it is not constrained or free to move. Now I will specify the distance of the point from y-axis. Now if I try to drag the point, it moves only along y-axis because from x-axis distance is not specified. Now I will specify the distance of the point from x-axis also. Now you try to drag the point, you cannot move because it is fully constrained. Constraint definition dialog box gives you the idea of possible geometric and dimensional constraints that can be applied on a geometric entity. Now I'll remove this point and I'll try to draw a rectangle. You see that vertical and horizontal geometric constraints are already applied on the horizontal and vertical lines of the rectangle. I will specify the width and height of the rectangle. Now size and shape of the rectangle is constrained, but the position of the rectangle with respect to x and y axis is not constrained. Hence, I am able to move the rectangle on the sketching plane by dragging it. When I specify the distance of any vertical edge from y-axis and drag the rectangle, it is moving in y direction because it is not constrained with respect to x-axis. Now I will specify the distance of any horizontal line with respect to x-axis. Now the sketch turned to green color means it is fully constrained now. Now I will use the animate constraint option. Click on animate constraint icon. Select the dimension which you want to animate. Give the first value and last value, limiting values for animation. Enter the number of steps, 50, 100 or 200, and click on play button. It animates the constraint between the first value and last value. This player has play, pause, stop, repeat, backward, all the options. You can also hide the constraints during animation. Click on cancel to end the animate constraint command. As an example, I will create a simple sketch of a car. Now select the horizontal line and the circle. Go to constraint defined in dialog box. Apply the tangency constraint between them. Now select the entire geometry of the car and go to fix together option in the constraint toolbar. Click OK. Now specify the distance of any point from y-axis. Choose the same constraint and go to animate constraint. You can specify upper and lower limits of animation, and you can animate the horizontal movement of the car. Now I'll try to create a simple quick return mechanism. This is the crank which can rotate. In quick return mechanism, the crank should rotate and the last point of the last link should reciprocate. This is actually the representation of the cutting tool. Select all the lines of the cutting tool and fix together. Angle should be specified for a crank which will be rotated later using animate constraint from 0 to 360 degree. Remove this dimension to remove the ambiguity present in the constraints. Draw a horizontal line at the tip of the tool which directs the movement of the tool later. Fix that line. Give coincidence constraint between the tip of the tool and the horizontal line. Now you can choose the angle of the crank and go for animate constraint option. You can see this example. I have modeled a Dell monitor. It's a surface model, and on the surface of the Dell monitor I have created a sketch of a cartoon and its movement. This is another example where the movement of a small wiper designed for a spectacle. This is how other links help the wiper to move, and those links can be hidden during animation. Hope this video will be helpful for you. Thank you for watching this video.